Hello, it's a loud Tuesday night in my neighborhood. The cars, the lawn mowing. Man, it's a racket. I'm sorry I'm late. I needed a shower. As you may have guessed, I was kind of funky. Well, it wasn't so bad. Hi, nipple butt. And normal, thank you. Spaghetti is good. And hi, Joe Tomley, Alicia Jane, Todd B, Dolline Serra. Hello. Neil Dawson, DJ Xfinity, Infinity, Affinity, Aiden, and Maria, Lisa Sheffman, Mitch, Saigon Rose, Mr. Midnight, Patrick, the Madhouse Party. We'll have to remind people about that, won't we? Big Bro Jack, V, hello, Greg, Spider Saul, and back to Neil. Friday this week for Cocktail Hour with Rick, we have a special live music show streaming from right here live. The music of Black Sabbath and lots of the covers and music of Ozzy Osbourne. It's really an Ozzy tribute band. I've seen them a number of times. They're kick-ass. They're just top-notch. They play in better clubs around town, and they get outside of town a little bit. But with COVID, they haven't been going very far. So they asked me a while ago, what about us doing a live performance on your cocktail hour? So here it is, this Friday. And this is going to be the only time I'll say this. If you can and you'd like to, please give a donation to the Super Chat. Half of the net is going to the band and half goes back to me and Dolline. We're sharing whatever we get. So whatever it is, normal, or if it's better, we're splitting it with the band. So please come, think about it. And if you can't donate, as usual, it's a free show. Just come with your own comforts. Have a nice television screen to watch, internet speaking. Smart TV, I guess would be the better way to put it. And we will start the music at 7 o'clock. It's up to the band how long it's going to be. They may not be able to go as they do sometimes. They'll do 3 sets. They'll do 2 sets, real long. But I think that it's been gravitating down to a 1-set thing with more bands. It's kind of the way the clubs have moved for live music, at least around Baltimore, to get more people's acting on the stage, rather, and get more eyes on all of the artists, hoping that everybody brings their own crowd. So we're looking at a 1.5, maybe 1.5 hour possible show. There it is. If anybody doesn't know, I have a little bit of merchandise, and you can share that because it's also a direct link to the YouTube channel. If you didn't notice that, that's why I also have that up there. It's a routing location for people who don't know my reality, my existence, or anything. Start at ricksarastar.com and you get a little clue. And Kim Baird, as usual, one of the biggest givers that I know of, period, is Kim. Thank you so much, Kim. I just got started. Oh, okay. Really? All right. So Kim is obviously an hour west of us, whatever that location would be.
I'm glad you could stop in.
Oh, good. I'm making white Russians with Grey Goose and Kahlua. Oh, that sounds good, Mr. Midnight. Yes. I hope you're using at least half and half, if not whole cream with that. I like half and half actually a little better, don't you think, hon, than whole cream for a white Russian?
I haven't had a white Russian in so long.
I know. They make you drink more, faster.
I do that well enough on my own.
Yeah, and actually, you have to watch the dairy now. You have to watch out for a white Russian. It have to be an almond milk white Russian.
Oatmeal.
Or oatmeal milk. Okay. Ugh. So DJ's in the room. DJ and I have been talking about something for months. In a little while, I have a little something. DJ, I'm going to show them the trailer. We all think it's great, even my mother. So I might like to suggest a couple additions, but you know, what the heck? Yeah, it's collaboration, right? But overall, I mean, the tune you picked for sound is excellent. I just would add a little more sleuthy stuff with me. And you're all going to see it in a little while because I have it all ready to play on my mother's iPad, but I have to leave here, walk inside to play it because she only has Wi-Fi on this, and I don't trust the cell signal out here. So, plus with lighting, so this way we'll give you the best view. It's going to be me showing you the potential trailer. It could be it, but we'll see. We still haven't gotten to where we need to be, and we're still pushing ahead, but I think that it just is so cool. I wanted to share it. And it's pretty funny. So the show is going to be called After Hours, and you'll see that. And it's going to be stories. I guess I'll help write a little bit, but Justin has written at least 3 episodes, I think. I know he had 2 and he was working on a 3rd. So he might have 3. And we're still trying to get the first one done. And it depends upon having someone who is willing to put in the time, just as we are going to put in the time. Who does the final edit? It's up in the air. I might just let Justin ask if he might want to do it, but you know, we have to have a good artist. We have a couple of people who've sent me email and have said, I'd like to be considered. I got your information, thank you. We're going to keep it all in consideration. But, you know, I'm sitting with a person who's a pro. But nothing, you know, is moving along, and I hope that changes very soon. Because that really will make it. The sketches, along with my recitation, along with the appearance of me in the recitation, and all of that just layered together. This could be a real funny little show. Something that you actually look forward to seeing, and maybe we could have an episode every couple of weeks or so. That's kind of the hope I would have for it. I think that DJ Infinity, or Justin is his first name. You're going to see his full name in the trailer. I'm sorry. It's time you reveal yourself. All the way from California, but he's actually an East Coaster living on the West Coast.
It sounds like a Beach Boys song.
It is. Well, he is a Phillies fan, and he's a Philadelphia fan. He's probably an Eagles fan. He is a Philadelphian, and he's proud of it, and grew up there. And right now he's holed up in somewhere, California, LA, whatever. It's all burning down where the temperature's 120. Hey, Snake, 433. I need some stuff snaked out. Do you do that? You know, plumbing? Come clean my pipes. We'll talk about the compensation. So, who called Dolline anything bad? Oh God, and Nipplebutt wants me to sing another song. Dolline would have laughed at hearing me sing
I would have.
Age of Aquarius Something she never would have thought I could even pull off a little bit. I know I didn't know the second
I
verse.
needed a refill. I had to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she came back after it was done. She was happy. Well, haven't done it yet, so it's time to at least have the initial cheers, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is a Tuesday night. So, been a nice day here in Maryland. It's been
We've been busy.
low 80s, mid 80s. I've been to the dump. I've been doing stuff around here. Dolline's been running around taking care of things. She did a bunch of grocery shopping. Thank you, Kayla Stevens. Missed the last couple of lives, but I'm going to catch up tonight. Thank you very much for your donation. Well,
Lisa,
here you are.
did you get your first order?
Do I hear something about an order problem?
Well, Lisa just ordered Caveman and said that she placed one before. I hope she got it.
Well,
Please send us an email if
yeah,
you did.
anybody who ever has a problem with an order, let us know by the rick.adr@aol.com so we can fulfill it properly, even if we have to send it out a second time.
Yeah, we've done that before.
So keep in touch, Lisa.
Yeah.
And there's unfortunately a little bit of a disturbance in the life force right now,
USPS.
and your postal service may not be able to get it to you as they would like. They're trying hard.
And Lisa, this isn't a keychain, it's just a sticker. We don't have the keychains out there yet. They were shipped to us
Yes.
today, so hopefully soon.
So the Another Dirty Room with Rick Serra plastic molded bar of soap with a corner bit out keychain and soap bar will be coming out hopefully as early as next week. Now each bar, for purposes of packaging balance, but also as a little benefit for you, you will be receiving a real bar of signed Pavi soap with each, Jade soap, thank you, with each keychain soap as a free gift. Yes. Of course, it's $50 a keychain. I'm just kidding. That includes shipping anywhere. Even Mars. That's why we had to put the price up. We were making sure we had enough money to cover all those deliveries to Mars and the moon.
How much is it?
I don't know. I think it's...
No, what did you say you were charging?
I was saying 100. I was joking.
Okay. It's going to be 10.
Yeah, 10.
Same as Dan's.
Keychain, same as a keychain that you can get from that other guy at shopdanbell.com. Shopdanbell.com.
Thanks, Andrew.
That's enough.
He appreciates that.
I wonder how many times Dan says the name of my store during his broadcasts.
Okay, there.
But I say shopdanbell.com because I'm a nice guy. I'm glad, AJ, you like that. The other guy, the other side of the family. Oh, he promotes it constantly. Thank you, V. It's great. He does during a podcast. He does. In fact, during the podcast, I have my name, and then I have ricksarastar.com beside my name. So you watch the video version of the podcast. You pretty much, it's right in your face.
We had barbecue chicken thighs.
Oh, they were so good. It's second time because we had them Sunday for a cookout, and they didn't all go. So
that was an easy dinner. Just heat
Yes.
it up with macaroni salad.
a macaroni salad and a
Veggie salad.
cold veggie salad, basically. Really nice. Oh, thank you, Lacey's Vlogs. lost your job because of budget cuts,
Then why are you giving money?
and you could still say anything you want to say without having to put $5 behind it. I'm so sorry. Do you have any ideas, prospects? Reach out to people that are in the same industry. Maybe people there help give you some leads on where you could possibly apply. I don't know what you do, but networking is great. Network with your friends, family. Maybe somebody knows something that just opened up. When one door closes, another may open. Got to look at it positively. Don't take it as a terrible thing only, okay?
Hey, Ken.
Hugs. Kendra, hello from Oklahoma. We're all good. I hope you're good. How you doing out there, hon? Yeah, I'll send out some hugs to Lacey. Thank you. If you missed it, Kendra, she just got a pink slip.
Oh.
That's such bull crap.
Lacey,
Hey, to
Lacey
Zelda,
here.
you're welcome. Hello from Connecticut, that house that Jack built. Are the bugs bad up in Connecticut there, Jack built? Somebody made a comment about how bad it was up in Connecticut, like it's different than any other place. Bobber, I know it needs to end, but it's not going to disappear no matter how much we pray, because it's in the earth, and basically we're supposed to use the brain God gave us to make our best choices in life, to protect
When will you
ourselves.
post an ASMR video?
I have a couple things to put together. I'm sorry I haven't done it.
That was today. That was at the dump.
Yeah, that wasn't an ASMR, really. Now, I have some things I'm going to put together this week. And then there might be something coming out on the or maybe it's actually, we should just call paranormal, it's normal. It's just normal. We always call it paranormal. Well, what do you think? We live, and when you die, everything just poof. Energy has to go somewhere. Mass can't be destroyed. So something happens with you. Logically, scientifically, mathematically, something happens. What? Well, I detect the presence of, or the messages from people. Explain that. Too many times. I don't have a radio that just is programmed to say Rick over.
Rick believes in it all.
Oh, it happens. It's not. There's something there, and I don't know why, but there's something there, and it's hard to describe what it is. It could be a bad thing, it could be a natural thing, it could be a wondrous thing. Depends on the experience, I think.
Any doobies
I,
today?
I puffed a little bit.
Yeah, but no
I
doobies.
mean, if you saw an angel materialize in front of you in your room, and you heard the sounds of God, basically, just like people just singing hallelujah, and the light was intense, and it was a warm feeling. Is that paranormal? What is it? It's spiritual? It's God? Oh, I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. I'm an agnostic. So you have this life. You've been living this life, and it means nothing? You're just going to be a 0 and a 1? It can be reduced to nothing but bits, literally or digitally? Okay. I'm sorry that happens for you, you know. It's just going to live, and then you're just going to... It's what you believe, you know. That's part of the world. We have all these different perspectives as well, and assumptions. But I go by experiences, and I was led into doing this by curiosity. Bo just jumped in mommy's chair. and it's all football season. Whippy-doo. I'm one of the people that are not really thrilled about the pro sports, okay? Especially under the situation.
Did you read Neil's?
Meal, there was a point on here while Rick was live and my desk collectible starting. Oh my God, Neil, you're not just pulling our legs now.
And V's had experiences.
And V's had experiences. Did stuff fly off of your desk too? Gus calls it extrasensory phenomenon.
Hi, it was on.
The Great Waffle House in the Sky. Hello, Kylie, my dear. My granddaughter. So what is your story, V? You were saved from drowning miraculously. I had a similar experience, but it was just, I got lucky. One after the other, what now?
They just moved, Neil said they didn't fall.
Now are you talking about this particular live or another one? Talk about Neil Dawson. Did this happen during this session or when did it happen? Kim, thank you. You lost your 23-year-old son in March in a tragic car crash.
I'm so sorry, Kim.
And I truly believe he's around me and I'll see him again.
I'm glad you were saved, V.
Yes, and I pray if that happens, what you see is positive. But I am so sorry for the loss too. We all live with these things. One after the other of our loved ones started dying in 2013. And my wife has no relatives in her immediate family left. She's the last Mohican. I lost both of my sisters to cancer. In 1 year, I lost father, her brother, and my aunt, who was my godmother. So, loss is hard. Time does help heal, but at times it still feels as open and raw as it did the day it happened, the hour it happened. I wish I had a solution for when you feel like that, because I have times too. Yeah, last Mohican, I mean it in a respectful and sad manner. Just like it could represent every native tribe that was ever an American before we ever thought about having a European on this continent. Or a Viking. And you'd have to be an expert and a history buff to know who they were. Yeah, thank you. Well, those things hurt. We live now. We've moved on. Unfortunately, there'll be something else, but right now there's no current deaths in the family. I did lose a cousin a month ago. We weren't too close.
You weren't close.
I never even got any feedback from his family about arrangements, and I asked several members to get back to me, and none of them did. So
Well, I must know what's going on with Dan Bell.
Dan was happy. Dan ordered and got.
I'm glad you weren't successful.
Dan bought himself a sofa and a matching chair.
Wow, I didn't hear about the chair.
He bought it from a normal kind of store that you know and I know.
Really normal store.
Yeah, like not a JCPenney, but something like that, yeah.
Right, Macy's.
And maybe it was, but I can't remember which one it was.
That's all right.
It wasn't Kmart, it wasn't Walmart, but it wasn't something so fancy and frou-frou you never heard of it before. And maybe Rose's, Wayfair, I don't know about that. The point is, he's got it,
Value City?
and now I have a place I can sit upon when I go visit him. Because literally I have to stand or sit in a folding chair, because that's all there is. Or I can go in his bedroom and sit on half of his bed, the other half collapsed, because one of the air cells.
That's a new bed.
I know. So I think today at 3, he said, someone was coming over there
Long's
from
in the house.
the, what is it called? Bed number? Sleep number bed. To replace a part. But one of the 2 compartments, chambers, that's right, chambers, popped open or it fell apart or something at a connection. You guys just won't give up. Amazon, IKEA.
Kyle said don't expose his living conditions. They're actually good right now.
Oh, he's keeping it clean.
Clean.
Long Duck Dong, hello there. He snuck right in.
No, he didn't get the fancy ass couch.
Oh, here he is. Rick, I called a little bit of the Trump rally. Oh, okay.
Keep on.
And he's doing another one. And yeah, that's good. Yeah, that would be great. And that would be what I should do. I think I'm actually a reverse version of Donald Trump. So, but there are similarities. We're trying to save our hair.
Yeah, do you want me to make you a hair appointment?
Yeah, I'll get a haircut.
Okay.
We both are tan. Well, some are orange, some are tan. But we're kind of reverse. We're inverse. We have other things that are divergent. But we both like attention, and we like to smile. Yes, V, don't worry. I'll rule with a sponge hand instead of iron fist. I even like humans. Oh, and trolls are starting to become popular this season. They're coming into the room. All right, so noticing that I need more people to say click that like thing for me, please. I appreciate it. And we have 108 people tonight, and we had that many last night. If you missed it, it was kind of crazy. You may want to go back and take a look at it. 5 days usually after, or 6 days after, you get the full chat all back on. And you'll see how active it was. It was lit. It was fun.
The bizarro world.
Well, yeah, click that like, blow it up, all that jazz, break that button. Well, anybody who hasn't subscribed to the channel, it would be illogical to not click the subscribe button and then the notification button, because you don't want to miss this.
Not always work.
It's eventual, but it's not always right up front. I get a notification within a minute or so to my own Gmail. I guess y'all don't.
I don't.
I don't know, go click the page and try to click So you turn off notification and turn it back on again for all. Try that. Might help your notification if you do that. I'm just guessing. Or just have the Rick Serra YouTube channel up on your phone all the time. So if one of the tabs you have closed lights up, you know it's me. So everybody should have that. When you're a computer, you should have a tab waiting for me. You all should do that, definitely. And get yourself some earbuds, okay? So you can listen to the stuff at work.
You're going to be getting
And then
people in
when you're,
trouble.
well, most people are working at home anyway, but you have the earbuds in. Clobber it, Nirmal. Clobber that bell. Let me hear you play Silver Bells on the damn bell. Come on, baby.
Don't be giving her a hard time.
I'm just messing around. You two nuts if you ride in my soon-to-be John boat? Well, I have a flotation device I bring over my own. And a tracking beacon to attach to my ass. And then we can go troll the intercoastal waterway.
This flotation device is a noodle.
Now, what I'm waiting for is Long Duck Dong to do a live and show us all of his equipment for doing underwater live streams, like out on a table with good lighting so we can see your stuff. And, show us each part. Maybe have some slides you can play or something like that to give us introduction at the beginning of your broadcast, and then come live and show us all the stuff. Maybe show us some maps of the area where you're going to launch. Let us be part of your trip all the way out into the abyss. Hook, line, and sinker. That could be your show. It could be Hook, Line, and Sinker with the Donga. Or Cement Collages with Long Duck Dog. Our lucky contestant tonight. Who will get in the bucket of wet cement and end up overboard? It's Long Duck Dong's Concrete Galoshes. Sackwave, thank you. Another fine day. Thank you. I'll try to rock on steady. Live stream into the abyss. Yeah, that sounds pretty good too. So, I haven't seen any comments back from Long Duck Dong. I hope you're still there. I didn't hurt your feelings, did I? I praise. Into the deep crack. Oh, God. Oh, no, Rick. We're going boating in the deep Florida woods. What, in a swamp? We're going to look for alligators and python down in the Everglades. I'll have to get myself one of those hats for a safari that have the net that goes around your neck. And I got the I got the waist waders, man. I got those with the boots with the soft part on the bottom so you can walk. I got my own, man. I'm ready to get into deep water, no problem. I got the flotation device. I just don't want to get bit by snakes. You take that. You take all the bites for me, will you? Thank you. You don't mind being bit by a snake, do you? And the skunk ape, so they're going to have fun with my butt. My butt rider, the skunk ape from the trailer park near Seminole.
Maybe it's a little bit of both, Namal.
Hi, Ian. Alligators will be trimming my body hair as I just barely get away. I will become impaled on a Bigfoot phalanx or a phalange. Yes, Zach, it's something like that. Ugh. Galto. Ugh. Gunkin. Gaoto. Galto. I don't know if you said it wrong, typed it wrong or what, but it's horrible. A foliage. Look at all the foliage. Yes. There's a tree. It's in early foliage. Oh well, it's not really showing.
I'm so far behind because of the buffering.
Oh, the buffering. Okay, spliff it, baby. I'm going to show you guys now something I promised.
Not me.
No, no.
Where are you going?
I'm going inside.
Going in the basement?
No,
Why don't you just have me go
because the stream, the signal and that. But you could have opened and closed the door for me. You'll see it in a second. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're all here. We're going to try to let you see this potential trailer. Are you ready, folks? Come on. Well, what the heck? Every time I have to go through this. Oh, what? All right, we're going to try it again. All right, so it was not centered the whole time.
Nope.
Hold the thing for me. Just put yours down. Please, just hold it with the hand thing in the back. All right. Hold
No,
still.
Rick, I'm lining it up with what I see.
Was that any better?
He thinks he is. No, that wasn't Will.
It wasn't.
Will wasn't on there, was he?
No, Will was not on it.
I didn't think that was Sexton.
There was a person on there who is a performer, goes by the name Section 8. Is a friend that used to be on the podcast for a while. Dan Bell, the podcast, Section 8. He had Jake and Brennan and Cochise and my mother and my wife and me. He didn't have Dan on that because he wouldn't be in the first episode. But I can't get my chat back on. Huh. Oh well. I don't see you guys anymore. I don't know what happened in this going back and forth now. I can't restore the chat function. I'm trying, but oh well. It's being persnickety. Can you see the comments?
Yeah.
All right, well, you can throw them at me.
Hit the live chat.
I know, I already did it.
Well, do it again. I'm all set. Hit that live chat.
It's the 5th time I've hit live chat,
Well,
folks.
hit the X button and then hit it again.
The X button ends the broadcast. Who's telling me to hit
No,
the X
Rick.
button?
This button here takes the live chat off.
Hon, I don't have what you
Okay.
saw on your screen.
All right.
You're a different view. You're just watching it. I'm broadcasting it. So, no big deal. Oh, now it's back all of a sudden for some reason. Okay. I don't know why it was turned off, but it finally caught up.
We have dispensed the monkeys to fix your YouTubes, Gus said.
Like I said. All right, Gus, thank you. So, see, people thought, cool.
No, that wasn't Brennan in drag.
No, it was Brennan wearing some kind of outfit. We were at the
You were at the jungle room.
jungle room.
You
So
had
I think he was
caveman,
Tarzan, wasn't he?
something like that.
Yeah, he was like Tarzan or something. Yeah, Dan can be a diva, but
Thanks, Gary.
he knows I can too. Oh, Don, thank you for your idea. Format C. Oh, you gotta look for the funny ones. Oh, Format C. I love that. That sounds like something I would do, of course. Control Alt Delete. Thank you, Don. Oh, Don is restart the stream. Yeah, that'll be bad. V, Section 8 is a gay man who also likes to cross-dress. So, I don't know what you call it because I don't want to say the wrong term.
Yeah, V, whoever edited that did a really good job.
I think you could say drag queen. That would be fair. Yes, DJ, what do you think? Seeing your... It's too late. It already happened, DJ. Where did you go? Disappear?
He said, don't show anyone yet.
I already did.
I know, it's too late.
It is what it is. People got a crappy view of a wavering camera looking at a iPod showing 720 resolution of your product. So I'm sorry. Look at that. I still have 110 people because of your video there. Thank you, DJ. I won't show anyone else. except for when I post it later. I'm just kidding. I didn't put it up on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Nipple Butt. I love
Thank
loyal
you for
fans.
coming in.
Um, what's that? Hit the like button, people. We're at 79 likes. And thank you for the contribution. Surprisingly, it's not anything that you expect, especially on my Tuesday. My Tuesday night is usually definitely not a night that you get a lot of bread. And look at that, Danielle proving me wrong again. That's usually the way. I'm always wrong. Thank you so much. Hey, Finn. Hello, Finn Ross. And, oh, yes, I will. I'll remember all the regulars. You're the ones that'll get the front row section of seats. Yeah, I have my original 8,000 people. They're the ones that get these preferable seats here. That's the way it goes. They're my peeps. The rest of you all that came after I was discovered and made it in Hollywood, still only had 8,500 people that subscribed to me on YouTube. Zach Wave, thank you so much. Oh no, Zach says Tuesday night is bread night here on out. Everything I say is turned around. Thank you for your.
You
And
can
so
do it again.
I have to do it again.
Good night,
I
Kim.
I will be happy to. I'm so
Come
sorry
back
again
Friday.
for your son's passing. That was tragic. I didn't even know. If I did, I'd somehow forgotten. God bless you, hon. Have a nice night. I eat too much bread. I'm trying to cut down on bread so I don't have so much of this. Take a look at me and for first couple seasons, another dirty room or any of the old stuff I did with Dan on that you can see on Patreon, and look at me now. I mean, I'm not thin, but my God, what a load I got off. Slim Rick, Don likes stale bread. Why is that? Because you just toast it and put some butter or peanut butter or cream cheese or something like that, or melt some cheese on it. That's probably it. And you dip it in some tea or coffee, and that's fancy up there in the middle of the timberlands, right? All right, what's toast? That's right, Sean. You're true. All right, so I'm sorry I used the word bread improperly. I'm fucked up. I can't even speak. What do you got?
Thin Rick.
Oh, Thin Rick. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. All right, so this is, I think I am, let's see, it says on the back, I'm 14 going on 15.
Put that back in here. You can't really control that phone too well.
We get in really close. Man, look at that package in there.
He has a sock in there.
It's not a sock.
There's too a sock.
That's my spicy Italian sausage. And look at that. What a handsome
Oh my God.
face.
My phone's buffering right on your dick.
I look like I got acne there, I'm sorry to say. But look at that. Muscles. Muscles.
Too close.
No fat.
Too close, somebody said. Okay, you put it up there enough. Give me.
I bet you can't tell the difference. My eyes, somebody said. And then somebody's going to post that and say, look, Rick is showing his boyfriend. Oh, God. But, I mean, I would rather have...
I was taken at Ocean City.
some other photos from when I was maybe 17 or 18 that would be a little more appropriate if you're trying to at least get somebody a little bit excited, male or female, doesn't matter, you can still pretend. I was very handsome and sexy at 18 to 21. It's hard to tell now. My mojo is not nearly as strong as it was. But if you get too close, I can still do my voodoo on you. Ooh, baby, do your voodoo on me, honey. Oh. Okay, let me get back to the holster. My wife is nervous because I was holding it freehand like I was in Gentle Giant or something.
I'm sorry, Don. You probably will need counseling after that, but I couldn't resist.
I aged perfectly, yes. Like a fine leather. Somebody thinks I mistake voodoo love with food poisoning. I used to like you, Zach Wave. I still do. Just kidding. Good one. You got me good. Zach Wave got one over on the old man. That's not too hard. Neil, you nearly missed a close-up of Rick's junk.
I don't think they want to see it anymore.
Rick's junk. 15-year-old junk.
Do I have to put that back up in the fridge? Shrinkage.
Somebody was snorting vodka with that. That was Nirmal. Almost like a 3D photo. Nice package, he says. I'm just as intact as I was then.
Oh, it was a Baywatch intro.
Yeah, should have been on my own show, Balls, with Rick Serra. Of course. You see the balls on that motherfucker? Ball watch.
No, it was not a scratch.
Guys, Zach Wave, I got it for just the same time. Ball watch. Ball watch. Oh, that's a Coke. You know what it means by Coke? I say Coke. That means you got to buy me a Coke. And I don't mean a gram of cocaine. I mean a can of Coke, you know, or a bottle if you're willing to splurge. Thank you, enjoy peace. I do enjoy peace and love. And that's what this is. This is our little zone of peace and harmony and love. It's inside of a little 8x8 screen house right now. But I'm glad we're inside because right now we'd be smacking at the mosquitoes. You guys have trouble? Those of you that don't live in a desert, Are you having some mosquito issues now? Oh, thank you. And he gives me a Coke. A can of Coke for $5. Man, Zach, inflation is really bad, isn't it? Hey, Don, only if you give me a moon pie. All right. An RC Cola and a moon pie. It's all right. Those were the marshmallow-filled little cakes covered with chocolate or white chocolate or whatever. Moon pie. The dentist. See this right here? I'm supposed to get a crown. And then down here, have another one replaced. So are you insinuating I need dental care? You got the money to help cough up the... I'm not trying to encourage anything here.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I have people throwing me copay money. Dental dam. Yeah, well, I didn't have braces as a child. Another telephone call interrupting. I don't know how to stop that. Damn it. Assholes. So, I didn't have them. You did? Long duck dong. Have you tried to look around to see if anybody has got one that they really, it would cost them time and effort to put into the boat so they'd be happy to let it go? And would that be up your alley? You'd be willing to do that? That might be a way to get around trying to buy something that's like, very pricey. So just a thought. I was thinking about that. I wondered if you'd even considered trying that. Somebody, I know, and they cost a fortune to maintain, but he's talking about a little John boat. A little, or a whaler or some kind of thing like that. Probably a maximum of 16 foot long, 20 feet to most.
What's the East Indian poop story?
The East Indian what?
Zach Wade just started following Patreon.
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Don't talk about it.
Anybody who wants to know about the East Indian poop story should subscribe to patreon.com with Dan Bell. For $5 a month, you get access to a large vault of content, 145 podcasts. The last 10 are video podcasts as well. It's $5 a month. And now, if you can afford to do it this way, you can get a year for a discounted price. Instead of the normal 12 times 5, $60, I think you can get it for $52. It's not like a tremendous savings, but you're paid one time, done, and you have it for the year. And you have content that it's literally tens of hours of content there. Could easily take care of a month of your time, COVID life-wise. So think about that, plus having good laughs, maybe seeing some things that would be eye-opening to you. And Dan's continuing to add new content, instead of on YouTube, to Patreon. He had a little thing he had called Quiet Stories. He's taken that to podcast. If you saw the couple that he did on his YouTube channel, he continued to do them there. All this and me.
No, Bo doesn't fetch drinks.
You get me in the podcast. I mean, more of me, an hour and a half at least each episode, reciting a terrible story of some kind of sick sexual nature, just trying to get you to laugh at the shock of it all. There's the link from DJ Southpaw. Thank you very much, DJ. I don't know what you're saying there, Brendan, Fahy. So, moderators, see what he says after this. I don't work with a schizophrenic YouTuber at all. And, you know, it's not nice to talk about people's mental health in an open dialogue like this. That's almost like outing somebody. You know, it's not nice. So you sit there and listen to this, maybe. I'm not sure if you're able to even listen. But if you come back into the room and behave, it'll be fine. If you don't, you can be gone forever. Because that's the second offense. So none of that bull crap. We don't play. We don't play. Maybe that's how I keep losing subscribers. There are people we have to eject from podcasts. I don't know. Or live streams. Maybe that's what it is. I keep wondering why that happens. I don't have... Oh, yeah, I do. I have one little Urbex that's recent that I want to put up. And I just have a couple other things. Like I said, I've just been not editing, not doing anything. I've been just working with Dan or myself, accumulating footage and sitting on it. So...
DJ said it's called After Hours, working on an intro from scratch now. Told you should have shown that.
Well, I'll talk with him later. I don't know what the heck that's all about. That's a heck of a reaction to people who said it was nice. They liked it. It was funny. But I guess if it's revealed and that was a concern, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Moving on. Thank you, Shasta Daisy. Well, that may be hateful. Might be. I mean, I don't know why. But if people just want to disturb. It's not just me. It happens anywhere anybody's trying to do something like this. It could even be a politician. People jump on and they're just posting BS. And if you ever did it, you'd know the same thing happens there. It could be the weatherman is talking about the weather and people get on and have to be jerks.
Did you urbex with proper people?
I've never, ever done so. No, I would like to. Never had an opportunity. They're big time. I haven't ever done any of the kind of places they've gone to all over the world. And these guys are young and they can put up with stuff. They go through hours of walking. I'm an old man with a back problem. Yeah. Can you send back somebody with me? Here's a string. I'm going to hold this end and you take it as long as you can until it runs out. And then start dropping these little rags. And then when you run out of them, just tell the people to follow the rags and then follow the string.
Who did you go out with last time? What was that? The guy in Florida?
Guy, his name is Chris.
I'm not talking about them, but you can talk about
Urbex.
the guy who made the ghost box. I know that wasn't.
Oh, no. Totally, that's Nick. No. But in Urbex, I was out with several Urbex people, and I have an intro to Urbex on my World According to Rick. So if you haven't seen that, that's on the channel. And Urbex Beyond the Entry is the person who I thought she was referring to. But I also was with a couple other people. Darren Mercer, and what was his group called? Darn. And then
Do you follow any channels somebody wants to
I search around a little bit, but I have to admit, no, I'm not a major YouTube consumer as far as looking around and spending hours and hours on YouTube. I tend to pick up on several topics, and I guess after a while you get to see they give you even like tabs for the things that you most commonly look at in categories. And mine does include urbex, but it's also like UFOs, paranormal, nature, that kind of thing.
Now, next week, when we're camping, are you going to try and do live? You're going to try and find Wi-Fi somewhere?
Yep. So we're going to be going away next Thursday. But then Friday we'll do one from somewhere with Wi-Fi. And then the following week, Tuesday, we'll do it from another place with Wi-Fi. So I'll have to look for them. I know one, I don't want to go to the same place twice. But the one place on a Tuesday, it might be, they did have signal, if at least it was strong cell signal. Where those crabs were that I ate with Dan Bell and Ree, oh my God. So my mother and my wife, they want a little piece of that. So I think we're going to get a dozen of those monster crabs. And then the other time, for the Friday night, there's a couple places that have Wi-Fi that are on the water that we could find. At least have a view. So it will go on, and if it doesn't, then somehow I'll let you know, and I'll do some other kind of a live when I have signal. And I'll be shooting things. I might even do some ghost hunting while I'm down there. Shoot that. If I could possibly get cell service, I'll try to do a live while I'm in a cemetery. People seem to like that. I'll definitely try to do that again.
That means you'd be going out by yourself. I'm not crazy about it.
Okay. Maybe I'll take Mom. I guess I won't. But, and Dan asked if I would go out with him this week, one night. So I'm going to try to see which works better, Wednesday or Thursday. And tonight we're going to do a podcast later. So we're going to run out to the bridges out in Frederick. Covered bridges, and he mentioned another site we could go to. That would be cool. And then maybe help me to put together something, pull the data off this time correctly, and then I could actually do it myself. And I'll put together a ghost hunting video from this week. So that's something that I'm hoping to pull off as well. Don't know when they'll actually come out. I mean, I'm talking about starting to edit, put it together. But then you'll start to see, I'll be trying to do some kind of a regular video, edited video release with what I'm creating. So 1 or 2 a week at least, I could see that being a normal thing. In addition to the live that we're doing here. That would be, I think, a fair balance and give you guys the edited content that I haven't been putting up. Stephen Greer's channel, the UFO topic. So Dan and I talked about this on his podcast. I'm not sure if I talked too much on here, but maybe I'm repeating myself, but I'll still go into it. So Dan and I went to two different locations while we were at Ocean City, Maryland. We went to Pocomoke Park or Forest, Pocomoke State Forest, not even a park. And luckily it was open because it says it's closed at dusk, but the gates weren't closed. So we rolled in and parked in the very back area. And then we decided to keep moving, and we followed this one fire road all the way into a deep part of the forest, far away from the entrance that we were in. And this is part of the footage I lost. I had it all set up. I had the night vision camera looking at this little dirt road in the direction of where we had come. I had two different devices in front of it within view. One was the device that Nick No created that is supposed to be an electric field detector. It can detect some kind of a disturbance in the electrical field around it, and then it lights up and it gives an alarm sound. And then we also had a REM pod, much more expensive. Now the REM pod actually did detect something, Nick's didn't, but it might have been that it was because it was on the mode for where you can play like a sing-songy tone if you put your hand near the device and set it off, instead of the random tone. There's two different modes. And it had gotten to the first tone, the blue, and it held it. And it held the blue on for periods of time of 30, 45 seconds, and then would go off. Then it would put it back on again. And it did it seemingly in response to questions. When we were asking questions, it would light up, and then slowly it would go off, maybe after 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
The thing that you and Dan saw in the trees, you found out that was just the leaves.
But in the moment, my God, I was scared a little bit too. I mean, but now it wasn't that I was scared of some kind of a ghostly figure.
Well, thanks, Romeo's lover. Big brush.
I was afraid that it was really some nut wearing like camouflage outfits, a hood and all, in the woods. And why is he there? And what's he looking at with us? And we have to worry about him coming around on us. That's what I was worried about. A real person, nothing paranormal, something real. And I don't have any kind of a weapon with me. I don't own a gun. Really don't want one. So I was shown by Dan that a walking stick, one of the metal pole type walking sticks, those are a good thing to have as a weapon, self-defense. Of course, I didn't have it with me. But I guess I could have grabbed a crowbar real quick if I'd have gone in the truck. So that was definitely not pleasant. But it was curious when we had that detection go off for off and on 10 minutes. And it was all on video, and that's some of the video I destroyed. And DJ Southpaw did his level best, and another person was reaching out to another computer whiz kid.
She said she'll be able to shut the thing
tomorrow. So give it one more shot if he's willing to help try. I'm not thinking high likelihood, but never give up the hope, The Saturday, we go back to a location where I'd also lost footage doing the same stupid thing before.
Have you learned yet?
I learned that I'm not going to do it unless I watch someone do it several times in front of me, and then I'll try again. Or maybe they'll show me and I'll try to do a file, and I'll see how it works.
Remember to copy the files first.
Yeah. Well, these were big files too. You can't just make copies of giant files. A little more involved. Yeah, Zach Wave. I forgot. What did you say? Hi, Josh. Oh, my ugly face for 75 minutes. Sorry. Can you take like 15 more? That's about all I can give you. So is a handful of fingers hidden in for a man's. I didn't get it, Romeo. I'm sorry. I think there's a couple words, and I could not twist what you were trying to say. Uh-oh, and V just told her. Oh. Oh, they're coming to get me. Getting dark here. Oh, no.
You can still be seen.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's going toward a tendency of a shorter daylight period and a longer nighttime period as we go day by day. We're soon going to be getting past something happens later this September. Anybody know the scientific term? It happens around the 21st. Autumnal equinox. Okay, thank you. You guys are great. You're so smart. You knew that. So, yes, equinox. Thank you, Doob. Equinox. But it's autumnal. Well, autumn. Whatever way you want to say it.
Hey, Romeo's lover, he does that with me all the time. And we're not on a chat.
I think autumnal sounds better than autumn, but it's still spring equinox too, or winter and summer winter solstice and summer solstice. I guess it's vernal equinox.
Don't look at me.
Actually, in the spring. Oh, Jean-Michel Jarre, yes, love him. Hey, Bourbon Cat. It doesn't surprise me. Bourbon Cat name's a good musician.
On the 11th, September 11th is
All right.
the Ozzy concert.
All right, so a reminder again. This Friday, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, in 3 days, instead of at 6 o'clock, it'll be at 7 o'clock p.m. There will be a live show. Cocktail Hour with Rick, with live music. The band's name is
Night, Neil.
Madhouse. Madhouse. Neil, good night, buddy. Thank you for being here.
I will not be there on Friday. I will be watching remotely.
Yes.
So I cannot take any responsibility for what he might do.
And it's going to be a little difficult for me to monitor the conversation, but because I don't want to be in front of the band. And
I know what you can do.
what?
Take your mom's iPad.
But I need a different account. I have to make another account. So I thought about creating a second YouTube account just for me to get in, to friend this channel, and to be able to watch it. I think I can do that. Is that all right? Can I make up another YouTube channel? Anybody? Is there any?
You can use a different email address.
Oh, I can use a different email address.
And we have one.
All right, so I'm gonna have to do that. Because then I have an old device, or my mom's iPad, that I can use to see the chat. And I can be involved with you, talking about whatever, interacting, etc., while we all are watching the band. So that's what it's going to be. And this is a strange one for me. I never ask for you to donate. But this is the one time I'm doing it. For this Friday show, please, if you wish to, or if you can, give a little bit. It's all going to be split with the band. And the band said that wasn't necessary, and I said, yes, I think it is necessary. So they can put it into their kitty for whatever they want. Whether it's the beer fridge or the weed box. And Nick liked the second reference more because he doesn't drink alcohol. But he'll do that.
He does have another email account he can use to get on YouTube.
Yeah, so I have to do that, hook up a new account and another email address and get registered, and then then I'll be able to be doing that. So that's coming up this Friday, the 11th. And this is 9/11, folks. Remember what that is to this country. So hope we all still agree with that attack on our whole country, and we can all pray for all those who perished in that attack. We can all agree to do that on 9/11. This is 19 years after. 19 years after. So much has happened in those 19 years, and I have to point out, if you haven't noticed, it isn't all great. So,
I want to know what you're drinking.
Dolline's concoction with Deep Eddy's vodka,
Ruby red vodka.
a ruby red flavor vodka, okay,
Sprite.
and Sprite.
And 2 sweeteners. Glad you made it, little squash.
Oh, little squash, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Little squash, if you don't know this, be aware, Friday at 7 p.m., a live band doing Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. So Little Squash, if you'd like to see live music, it's Friday at 7 p.m. And all of y'all, please share that this is happening. It'd be nice to see a lot of new people come to the channel. So you can do it if you would just try, I'm sure. And see if we can't get a larger crowd to come, and at least they'll see me and they'll know about the channel, and they'll be entertained too. We can certainly do that, DJ. That's a good idea. I've done that a couple of times. And having that lead into a chat is always really cool. So I'm sorry I did everything that you didn't want me to do.
That's typical Rick.
I don't know why you didn't anticipate it. But you could take apart and pieces and reuse some of the things. It'll be good. It just showed me you're pretty fucking good. I think everybody else agreed. So talk about what? I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Clamp down? Okay. I don't know what you mean about clamp down. So what else? And thank you for your donation. You're rich, DJ.
How many people did you have on the dump thing today?
Live?
Yeah.
45 maybe?
Wow. Now, is that on your channel?
Yeah, it's on the channel. So anybody who didn't know and they've hopped on and didn't pick up the talk at the beginning, we took a run to the dump today, and I shared the dump run with y'all. The other day I also did something crazy. I played Jenga. If you didn't catch that, we played a little Jenga. So always mixing it up, Rick here, always throwing in something I think it might be interesting, you might like. Well, thank you. I looked at it myself, I'm like, man, for a guy who had a terrible back problem, I made that shit look like it was nothing, didn't I?
He's been doing much better.
I dispatched with that trash post haste. Fling, fling, fling. I'm like a dynamo. Look at those leg muscles in that video if you haven't watched. Pay attention to those leg muscles. You like a good dump? It was good fun.
Fun?
It was fun to have people laughing with me about this going to a fucked up dump.
Wait,
oh my God. I couldn't believe that so many people got on. And then Kim Baird gave me 2 donations. And, oh shoot. Now I'm going to die.
If you can't remember them,
can't remember her name. I'm sorry, God. She's very generous, and I'm sorry I'm forgetting her name, damn it. And she also donated. So I'm like, what are you doing donating? This is supposed to be just me bullshitting. I'm just showing you going to the dump.
It's on his channel, V.
So it's on Rick Serra channel. I think it's YouTube/C/Rick Serra. I think my whole address is changed now down to just YouTube.com/C. But if you write Rick Serra, I'm the top. I love this. I mean, you can go to Google and search Rick Serra on Google. I'll pop up first. Rick Serra, TV actor. Oh my God.
A trip to the dump fun.
I have an IMDb number too. That's in that YouTube or Google search. Oh my God, it's funny as hell, man. I take it all in stride, you know. I don't think it's even real. But, you know, it's such a joy doing this and making people laugh, and then also doing this show to make people have a place that they can feel like they can chat and chill, find others to chat with, not feel lonely. I mean, this has been a great idea, and it's given back tenfold in what we've given. I mean, not just monetarily, but I mean personally, emotionally, how we feel about it.
Yeah, we really look forward to this.
It's like almost, it's our purpose now, almost. It's our thing that we do, that we're dedicated to doing long haul. And maybe one day it won't be necessary, but it'll still be nice to have it. And things will be better all around us.
I lost you completely.
So, I think I'm going to end on that positive note that things will get better. We just have to keep praying at, or wishing for it, or expecting it. Hopefully we can will there to be a better future for us all. And when I mean all Americans, regardless of who you think you might vote for in November. Everybody.
Just make sure you vote.
Yep. That's one thing everybody should be agreed on. This is a very important decision. However you decide, it's a decision everybody should take very seriously and vote. Not just the president, but your senators or congressmen that are up, or women that are up for election, your local elections. Get involved. And if you don't really know the people, try to figure out who they are. Even all the way up to the top of the ticket, the presidency. Look into it deeper. Who the heck are they really? Instead of what everybody always says, they're this or that. See if you can't look away from the bullshit on television and fed to you on Facebook and all the other crap, and instead find something different. You may not have your mind changed, but you might have your eyes opened a little bit. So, you guys have a nice night. Have a great rest of your week. Friday, special live music version of the cocktail hour. Candler, thank you so much for your donation. And here at the very bottom, I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, hon. And I also live in Pinellas County in Florida, near Clearwater.
Just got some donations.
And Long Duck Dong, I wish I had a friend to get my numbers up. Well, I tried to keep plugging you, buddy. So I will keep doing that. If you have, I could just share a link from your own posts. But
DJ said, please edit this before you post.
so I'm going to roll it down, and I'm going to have to say goodnight for the evening. Thank you again for being here. And I'll see you Friday, 7 o'clock, with the live music of Madhouse, the music of Ozzy Osbourne.
Night, everyone.
Night, everybody.